This is Dawn Bahr with HomeSmart, and today I thought I would talk about where some of the more popular retirement communities are in Mesa. And by doing so, I thought it would be great to look at a map and kind of give you an idea of where those communities are, what are they close to, and just give you a general idea of where they're at in comparison to others. So let's just jump right in. So one of the first ones that I want to talk about is Sunland Village. And Sunland Village, I'm going to zoom in right here. And actually, let's zoom out first to give you guys an idea. I remember talking to somebody one time, and at one point, Mesa population-wise was about the same size as Minneapolis. And sometimes it's hard for people just to grasp how big the Phoenix area is, because you can drive 70 miles across town and still not be on the other side of town. So here is Mesa that we're going to focus on. And in other videos, I will talk about the West Side and the retirement communities there. The nice thing with Mesa, the East Valley, we have Allegiant Airlines that flies into Mesa Gateway. And as far as convenient-wise, it's great because it's really not that far from any of the other communities. Now, the Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport, if you're in the Mesa Gilbert area, really isn't that far. But when you get down to Santan Valley, Queen Creek, it's nice knowing that you can fly in and out of the Mesa Gateway Airport. So now let's jump in here to Mesa. And we have the 101, which takes you up to Scottsdale. Here is 60, the freeway. And also you have the 202. So when we get out to here, I'll talk about that a little bit. But you really have great freeway access when you're in Mesa. So I'm going to zoom in a little more. And right here, between Greenfield, you can see here Sunland Village Golf Course. So here's the 60, 1 mile up is Southern, and here is Broadway. I've lived here for about 22 years, and I will tell you, trying to find your way around, this is probably one of the easier places compared to some other big cities because everything is pretty much square. So if you take a wrong turn, it's pretty easy to get back to where you were. So Sunland Village is here between Southern and Broadway and Higley and Greenfield, but then there's also a piece here. Now I'm going to zoom in a little more. And I haven't had too many people that want to be over on this side. Some people don't care. You do have to cross Greenfield at Diamond to get to the rest of the community. If you're someone that's going to partake in the amenities a lot, you may want to just stay on this side. And Sunland Village has single family homes. They have patio homes or villas, and also they have some condos. Sunland Village does have a public golf course. They have a restaurant there too. It's one of my more favorite communities just because of price and how it's laid out. And even though there isn't a gated entry, a guarded, the way that these streets are within the community, you're not going to have people just driving through the community because you kind of have to weave through it from Greenfield to get to Higley or vice versa. And if you're just starting out in your search, I do have a video, one of my first videos on the channel. It's questions to ask to help determine which retirement community you want to be in. because there's a lot to think about: security, amenities. But watch that video. It kind of helps answer some of those questions so it doesn't seem so overwhelming. So this is Sunland Village. Okay, now we're going to just go right down the street here. I'm gonna go out. And if you go right down Southern, it takes you to Leisure World. This is another big community in Mesa. And you can see either one, you are not far from the 60. And here off of Higley is Banner Gateway Medical Center. And right at, let me zoom in a little bit, there is Superstition Ranch Market. That's a favorite for snowbirds or people that live in the area. They have a wide variety and actually really inexpensive fruit and vegetables. So that's a nice place to know about. And I'm trying to zoom in a little more. And right here at Greenfield and Main is Fry's Marketplace. So you have a grocery store right here, not far away. Obviously, there is other retirement communities too in Mesa. I'm just talking about a few today. You can always call me to chat. I've been in real estate for a while, since 2004. I'm not saying this because I know everything. I'm originally from South Dakota, so I have helped a lot of people buy second homes and retirement homes. I feel very familiar with the retirement communities. So don't ever hesitate to reach out. You can call me and ask some questions, even if you're just curious about a community. Please feel free to reach out. So this is Leisure World here. Now we are going to go a little further east, still right along Southern, and you will see Fountain of the Sun. This is another big retirement community in Mesa. They have a variety of homes too: single family homes, townhomes, condos, even some manufactured homes. And I forgot to tell you, in Leisure World, single family homes, and then they also have some villas or patio homes too. But Fountain of the Sun and Leisure World are both guarded entry communities. And they're very popular here in Mesa too. So I just wanted to share that with you. Now we're going to go a little further south here. The 202 is nice because you can also jump on that and go north. And if you wanted to get to Scottsdale or to Phoenix, you can either go on the 60 here to the 101, or you're even able to go on this 202 and head to Scottsdale, Tempe, or Phoenix. And here you can see Phoenix Mesa Gateway Airport, the airport that I talked about. Okay, so now I'm trying to zoom in slowly so I don't make you sick. And we're going to go out here to Sossaman, which, remember, I just talked about Sunland Village, Leisure World, Fountain of the Sun. Now, there is also Sunland Village East, and that is south of the 60. Farnsworth builders built Sunland Village, and then they built Sunland Village East. That is a community right here, and you can see the streets: Baseline to Guadalupe, Sossaman to Haas. This is also a community that has a golf course, restaurant. It does not have a guarded entry, but again, similar concept of how they did the streets. Then after Farnsworth Builders built that one, they went out further east of the 202. Here along Signal Butte Road is Sunland Springs Village. And they are still building some homes. They won't be for much longer, but this is Sunland Springs. And there again, they have single family homes, no condos in Sunland Village East or Sunland Springs, but they do have villas, patio homes, even some, connected homes like townhomes in that community. And also have a golf course. So these are some of the bigger ones, more popular ones in Mesa. And let me go back out again. There's the Fry's grocery store. This is a newer grocery store, great big one. And there is a popular destination for visitors and people is the Mesa Market Swap Meet. Lots of vendors there, always kind of a fun place to check out. And there's also a Walmart Supercenter and lots of shopping in this area too. And I should also touch on near Power and Southern. To go back here is, it's hard to see here on this one. Superstition Springs Center. This is a big mall here. And then also there's theaters. There is some shopping here and restaurants, more shopping and restaurants here. And then also what's nice, of course, you can see the Costco. A lot of people love Costco, but let's see here. It's probably easier here. South of this area, not too far away, into Gilbert. Okay, here's the Mesa Gateway, so you can see it's not very far away. Also have Sam's Club south there. And then we have Santan Village, kind of an outdoor shopping area, a mall. So really, the nice thing with the communities I showed you, very convenient to a lot of places. Now, I showed you one hospital there off of Higley, and there are others south here in South Gilbert. No, go back here. Right here is Mercy Gilbert, or trying to get the right name here, Dignity Health Mercy Gilbert Medical Center. That's another hospital there. The VA Center is right here also along Bella Vista and the 202, which is south of Mesa into Gilbert. And then also, I wanted to show you another big hospital in Mesa off of Power. Sorry, I don't want to make you sick, but I want to make sure I show you this. Banner Baywood Medical Center. This is another one, which is off of Power in between Main and Broadway. So lots of hospitals not very far away. And there are lots of communities in Mesa that are park model communities where you can also park your camper. And there are a ton. And in another video, I will talk about those because it's almost a little bit too much information, but I just wanted to talk about a few communities in Mesa, bigger ones. Obviously, there are others, and not too far east, there's Apache Junction. And then there is also Gold Canyon that's a little further east. And I will talk about those areas too in another video. And also further south, we have a few in Queen Creek and in Santan Valley. And I will also talk about those in another video. So there's a lot of options in the East Valley for retirement communities. Just depends on where you want to be, how close you want to be to, hospitals or shopping, restaurants. So there's lots of things to consider. But don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am happy to answer any questions. And again, I will have my contact information way down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and come back to my channel to see other videos. Thank you for listening today.